Hey, it's SHEENA. Welcome back to the Astrology Master Class with Queer Collective. And today we are going to talk about the last astrology sign of the zodiac, which is Pisces. So we are moving on to Pisces, which is the last sign of the zodiac. So Pisces rules the age and stage from 77 and beyond. Ultimately, Pisces really represents the spiritual nature of every person, and it's ruled by the fish. So one fish going one way and one fish going the other way. And we think about, fish can be represented by the religion of Christianity. It's not just represented there, but that's an example of the nourishment that we get through spirituality. So it's more than tangible, the physical feeding, the physical nourishment. It's also like a nourishment of the spirit and soul. And so what does the nourishment of your spirit and soul mean for you? And where do you get this? So a lot of Pisces will oftentimes throughout their life, because every sign has their constant conversation, and for Pisces this is around their faith and their spirituality, and what it is that they need to feel their faith, and what faith ultimately means for them, because faith and spirituality can be the same or different depending on who you ask. For Pisces specifically, this time of really reassessment, so this age and stage, even like when they come into this lifetime from a baby and moving through childhood and adolescence and adulthood, Pisces is constantly working on discovering themselves from a spiritual lens. So what does this mean? This means they are probably constantly assessing and reassessing their conditioning, how they grew up, the beliefs and the belief systems that they grew up with. The 12th house, so the 12th sign of Pisces associated with the 12th house, really speaks to the things that we do behind the scenes, the things that other people don't necessarily know about, things that we may share with others, but is often very private. So our psychological conditioning, our psychological processing, this may see us going to therapy, accessing experiences that allow us to go within. So whether that's prayer, meditation, yoga, any experience that allows us or allows Pisces to reflect and to deepen their awareness of self, allows Pisces to really swim in the waters, so to speak, of their emotions, because Pisces is a water sign, and so their intuition, their emotions, their feelings are all very important. And I guess the thing for Pisces to be mindful of is to learn how to get comfortable with their emotions and not to rationalize or try to make logical their feelings and their emotions. Sometimes that's not possible. Really encouraging yourself to sit with your beliefs, your conditioning, and what it is that you came into this world. So not just like your personal life experience, but your DNA, your ancestral experience, your generational experience, and what that means, and how you're incorporating that into your personal brand of faith and spirituality. Anything else I can say about Pisces would be around how they oftentimes will gather people together in a space of solace or understanding, mutual understanding. So what makes me think of Pisces in this gathering people together is like a congregation or a spiritual community, and how Pisces can lead in a spiritual sense sometimes without even realizing it. So the body part for Pisces is the feet, as well as the lymphatic system. So of course we talked about the fluids in the system, and Pisces rules the lymph nodes, as well as, again, the feet. So the feet represents our ability to walk forward or move forward in life. Pisces may have issues with their feet, whether it's like things like bunions or corns, or even like arches in your feet and like that sort of stuff, or even things like broken toes and like that. And of course, moving forward into the future, Pisces is really already living in the future. And so just like Aquarius, Pisces has this tendency to live too far into the future. So just being mindful that you come down to earth every so often. And so I'll get into the tarot reading or the oracle reading. Nice. So we pulled this card before. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So it does feel like there is a tangible transition, a tangible change that happens that I would say speaks to the work that you've done. I actually feel like it's possible for Pisces for you to think about moving, physically moving your home. And because of that, you may find the opportunity to grow your wealth, your equity in some way. It does feel like it is speaking to your home experience and your tangible growth, the tangible growth that comes out of your, most likely your physical home. So it also could represent, prosperity is not just financial, it could represent support coming in the home. And so we have the full moon eclipse, and the full moon eclipse is like a full moon but on steroids, and the conclusions are within reach, is what this card says. And so it does feel like the prosperity that lies ahead is really coming into fruition now and within the next several months. So I do think that for Pisces, you have probably been working towards something that has to do with how your home is changing, how your home life is changing. And it does look like you will soon be able to settle into this new change. So I would say it probably feels like you've probably been activating or accessing or trying to sort out what this change will look like for you. And it does feel like it's coming to an end, and then you can then focus on other things. So exciting, right on Pisces. So thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you would like to continue following my journey and following me on the socials, you can check them out here. So definitely check out One People TO and the work that I'm doing there. And if you enjoy this video, definitely like and leave a comment. And if you can subscribe because you want to follow what Queer Collective is doing. And if you want to find out anything else about how astrology applies to you specifically, to your chart, if you want to get a reading or even just more content in this way, reach out to let us know what you want to see. Right on. Good to see you. Thanks for being here.